Hi, good evening. Oh, I do apologise for no afternoon showing. I was meant to do my preview of Arsenal v Slavia Prague this afternoon. Um, I guess I dozed off, but you know what they say, better late than never. So, before I get started, how are you guys today? Want to tell me about your day? Nah, don't need to. This is an Arsenal v Slavia Prague preview. I'm going to be giving you my preview of the fixture between the two sides, between my team and Slavia Prague. My starting 11, my substitutions, and the formation I would go with is a 4-2-3-1. If you're new today and you're watching for the first time, I always say every time, smash the thumbs up like button, smash the share button all over, especially making sure that your friends and your family get hold of this. Flood your opinion. Flood my comment section with your opinion, your views in my comment section, and subscribe to DLG Reppin. That's myself and I only. Let's keep that subscribe button smashed all over. I want to see as many subscribers as possible. If you can do so, please do subscribe to DLG Reppin. Left, right, and centre galore. So, Arsenal v Slavia Prague. This is a fixture that doesn't get played. It doesn't get played often because we've never come across Slavia Prague. I think we have in the Champions League. I think we may have played them in the Champions League going back some nearly 20 years ago, and I think Silvinho scored one of the goals of the season in that competition. Yeah, that was the old Arsenal. That was the Arsenal of old. There were times, even the old Arsenal of old will have you at the edge of the seat, but they were ruthless Arsenal at the time. They had a direct. We had the early years of Wenger, and that was when we were at our best. And Silvinho scored a superb individual goal, ghosting past 2 or 3 players, and then dinking the goalkeeper. Wow. How time flies, eh? Look at us now. We're coming off the back of a defeat against Liverpool, and morale is low. And yet again, we are depending on these senior players to get us through this. And I mean these senior players. One could say they are throwing all their eggs into one basket in the Europa League, but for me, the Premier League is the bread and butter. If we can go back and if we can get back into Premier League action, then yes, I'll accept that. Because I would just want to finish as high as possible. Just finish our season on a high and do it as high up as possible in the Premier League. And that's the bread and butter for me. But for next season, I don't know if I'm going to be optimistic again. It's going to be a very, very long time until we're optimistic. Hopefully they can prove us wrong. But anyway, us against Slavia Prague, I think we got the better of them on 2 occasions in the Champions League group stages. And since then we haven't played them for nearly 20 years, I think. But they've done well to get to the quarterfinals, and they haven't got there by accident. You just ask Rangers, you just ask Leicester City, 2 British sides they've beaten on their way to the quarterfinals. Although it's been alleged that they have a centre half in the name of Andre Kudela, who racially abused former Arsenal midfielder and youth trainee Glenn Kamara, who reported the incident to Steven Gerrard immediately, and obviously at the time Gerrard brought it up in the press conference, in a post-match interview. I don't know what was said. It's easy. It's been said by some Arsenal fans, let's do it for Glenn Kamara. yes and no, but the main thing is let's do it for yes. I'm saying yes or no, or I don't know. But what I do know is we're doing this for the Arsenal. Yeah, we want to do this for the Arsenal. Even if we go on to win Europa League, it is silverware, but with the squad that we've got, I don't know if I want to be in the Champions League just for the humiliation. We might not even get at the group stages with the players that we've got. You know, I'm not saying. I mean, the management as well. There's still question marks over him. You know, can he get the best out of the players? And the answer is no at the moment. And if we were playing in the Champions League right now, I think the humiliation would be on us. Just on us. And it'll be just crippling to watch. However, this is the Europa League. Sparta Prague are a good side. And I think they will be organised and they'll try and hit us on the break. And it's up to us to be prepared mentally as well as physically. We've got to be prepared. We've got to be organised ourselves, disciplined at the back, and we've been anything but organised and disciplined at the back. We've conceded 2 league games. We've conceded 6 goals, and we go in and our defensively, we're going into this game very low in confidence at the back. And if Gabriel Magalhaes is having a bad game against Liverpool, it doesn't give me much hope because he's been our throne and our best performing centre-half at the club. However, that being said, I'm gonna go into my starting 11 that I would pick against Slavia Prague, and I'll still stick with the same formation despite the fact that David Luiz and Kieran Tierney are going to be out for some weeks. But although I'm hearing this gossip that Tierney could be out for the season, well, if that's the case, that's a major blow for us and for the remaining 8 Premier League games. In goal, I'm giving him his. I think I've got to the point where I want to start with Matt Ryan, but in goal, I'm going to go with Bernd Leno. I could be ruthless and go with Matt Ryan, but I'm going to go with Bernd Leno. He's made high-profile wickets this season, and for me, he's starting to show me that he's performing as if he's a number 2 goalkeeper. But for me, he's been last season he was one of the best goalkeepers in the Premier League. This season he was not been as what can I say? He's not been as solid as he was last season and consistent as well in his game. However, I still select him for this game because of the importance of it. So Bernd Leno in goal. Right, this is where I'm going to make some serious changes. At right back, I don't want to pick him, and I don't want to have him in the squad. But I feel that I'm limitless here, and I haven't got a great luxury there. But I'll go with Hector Bellerin. For the simple fact is here that our left back is out, and without Tierney, we haven't got a natural left back to come in that position. So I'm going to have to move someone else in that position. But left back here, Hector Bellerin, and he's done okay. He's done an okay job. He's done an okay job in terms of his performances. I don't think he's the consistent one, if you get what I'm saying. So Hector Bellerin. Right, the centre-half pairing. I'm going to go with Callum Chambers. I trust him more than I trust Holding. Holding is just woeful at the moment, and I just don't think he's good enough for the club. I don't want to select him. We've got Mavropanos, who's not been given a fair crack of the whip. Criticised harshly by some Arsenal fans. And if I know a few names, I'm not going to mention them. I just think he's been criticised harshly. One bad game, and it seems like there's a section of Arsenal, but toxic Arsenal fans that want to kill him off instead of lifting him up and trying to get behind him. He's a young, promising centre half, and how's he gonna fulfil his potential if we're gonna fucking destroy him? And that's what fucks me up about a section of our fan base. How quickly they want to destroy a young cub. But for me, he's out on loan, so I can't pick him. But I'm going to go with Callum Chambers. He's a natural centre-half. Brought him in that position, and that's the position that he wants to play because that's his natural position. Callum Chambers. Gabriel Magalhaes, I haven't got a problem with going with him. He's had a bad game, yes, but the majority of the games that he's played for Arsenal, he has been absolutely fantastic. He's been absolutely excellent in all aspects of his game, his performance, consistency on levels. Yeah, so I'm going with him. Chambers. My left back is going to have to be Cedric Suarez. I mean, it's not what I want to do. It's not the player I want in that position, but he's capable of adapting, you know. He's capable of just doing the job the best he can. And that's all he can do. And that's all I can ask for, you know, an effort, you know, in what he's been asked to do. And he's going to have to put in an effort. So Cedric Suarez in that position. My two in the midfield, Thomas Partey. Now, in that Liverpool game, he was the only positive outlook in that game. And he can't really get too much criticism because he wanted to try. He tried to drive Arsenal on, you know. He tried to spur us on in the way that he was trying to get us motivated. He was trying to get us going from an offensive point of view. So I'm going to go with Thomas Partey in that midfield. The guy next to him, if he's fit and available, well, I would assume he's fit. Well, I don't know about fit, but I would assume he's fit enough to play this game because he was ill over the weekend. And I never thought I'd say this, but we actually missed him for the Liverpool game. Granit Xhaka. Ceballos was a pile of dog shit. Worst player on that pitch that very day. Or that night, should I say. He was a fucking pile of dog shit. Never seen him play so bad in an Arsenal shirt ever. And I will definitely be looking to consider sending him back to Real Madrid. El Neni, nice guy. Fit as a machine. But for me, he just hasn't got the end product that I want in my modern day midfield player, especially on the ball. When you give him the ball, he's going to give you a sideways pass. You're likely to see him pass backwards, but forward passing, he just hasn't got that end product, and I don't think he believes in his own ability, if the truth be told. So I'm going to go with Granit Xhaka to partner Thomas Partey in the midfield. Right, the three in front of the two. Well, this could be a dilemma. Nobody knows how fit Saka is, so I'm going to start off with I think I'm going to start off with Nicolas Pepe in this game. He's got to do a lot more. He's not been direct. He's not going past players directly. He's not showing his speed. And what is it? Jermaine Janus or Danny Murphy? I think it was Jermaine Janus that highlighted Nicolas Pepe putting his arms up to say, kick it forward, long range pass. It's like, are you fucking for real? Just go up there and get the ball. And when you can, run at these Liverpool players with the pace that you've got. He's got so much talent. He's got so much ability within his game, and he's not showing enough of it. And I think it's got to the point where I don't know if I could trust him to play in this game. I would like to have started with Saka, but it seems to me he's still out nursing an injury. So I've got no choice but to go with Nicola Pepe. I'd like to go with Reece Nelson, but again, it's a game time for me. And I would like to have gone with Reece Nelson. So I'm going to go with Saka. Martin Odegaard, not a problem. I mean, Gary Neville criticised our offensive players bar Odegaard, and I can see why he didn't criticise Odegaard. At least he tried to press from the front, you know? Unlike a couple of our senior players, I'm not even going to, but I'm starting with him. On the left, Gabriel Martinelli. He has definitely got to start this game. I would start him for definitely 100%. He's hungry. He's fit to go, raring to make an impression, and he is definitely a talented young Brazilian waiting to make an impression for me, waiting to express himself, and I want him to start this game. I don't know what the fuck he has to do to get into our team under Mikel Arteta. I just can't put it into words why Gabriel Martinelli does not start Arsenal games. It just baffles me. It's beyond me, seriously. I'm starting with Gabriel Martinelli. Up top, oh, this is a difficult one. I'll tell you what, I'm going to put Aubameyang up top for this game. He is a goal scorer. He's not the best at holding the ball up like Lacazette. He's not the best of... he's not the best of holding up the ball like Lacazette, as I've already said. I can't say that his link-up play is terrific either. His dribbling ability on the ball, he's never been a dribbler. He's someone who's just been a runner. It depends on the through ball. Well, I'll tell you what, with Odegaard playing behind him, I think it would be ideal for me to start Aubameyang in this position. And we will find out, how committed he's been recently and how hungry and how badly he wants to get us or to help us get to the Europa League semi-final. He's going to be a big key. But for me, he's got to start performing. He's in his loan position. He's got no excuses. Goals we need, and Aubameyang on song is a dangerous Arsenal. He starts this game. Right, my substitutions. Matt Ryan. I felt that he was. I felt that I had to have him on the bench, and I felt that Leno could still pop up with a fine display. He was woeful against Liverpool, on that I know, and I think one or two more rickets from him. I'm definitely putting Matt Ryan in my team for the possibly the rest of the season. But we shall see how Leno gets on against Slavia Prague. But Matt Ryan is in goal, and he had a fabulous debut against Villa. Since then, it seems to me Arteta prefers Leno, and I prefer to go with Leno for this game, and I will observe what happens after that. Matt Ryan in goal. Substitute number 2, Rob Holding. Why do I have him on the bench? I just don't know. I wish I could sell him now. If it was down to me, I wish I could sell him. But he starts on the bench. Matt Smith, the young rookie Arsenal centre-half. Now, he's a guy that has played at the under 2018, under 18s and under 20 and under 23s. And I feel that he has to be given a chance, maybe not to come on as such unless it's a real emergency, but I would go with him. Substitute number 4. Got no cover at left back at all. We'd be fucked if Cedric Suarez got himself injured. I'll tell you that for free. Substitute number 4. This has got to have to be a midfield player. Mohamed El Neni. I'll go with Mohamed El Neni in this situation. I mean, he's a hard-working guy. Again, I don't believe he's confident in his own ability, and I think he even knows that himself, should I say. So I'm having him on the bench. Substitute number 5, Dani Ceballos. I would worry if I have to bring him on. The way that he performed against Liverpool is absolutely abysmal. A pile of a crock of fucking dog shit he was, and I'm over exaggerating and being reactionary, but I know what I saw, and he's a guy that I don't know if I'm going to trust him. You know, the trust I put in him is to have one good game and another bad game. It just can't continue. So he's on the bench. Substitute number 6, Reiss Nelson. I haven't got a problem with this guy. I would like to see him start. I think he gets what it means to play for the Arsenal, and he knows how much it means to wear the shirt and what it means. He knows what it means to the fans. Having been in the youth academy since he was a young child, and his ability as a winger, I think there is a footballer in him. He's just getting it out of him, and I thought Arteta was meant to come into the club to get the best out of him. Well, to a degree, he's found a way of getting the best out of Smith Rowe and Bukayo Saka, but I think the senior players don't want to listen to him, as if. But then again, what do I know? Anyway, I've picked Ceballos, I've picked Reiss Nelson. Yeah, he's on my bench. Emile Smith Rowe, if he's fit, he starts on the bench, and that's my substitution there. I would start him in this game. I would love to have started him in this game, but I've gone with Martinelli. We need some energy, enthusiasm, and a lot of passion, and that's the reason why I've gone with Martinelli. Both him and Smith Rowe play with their hearts in this league. That's what I love about the both of them. But with Martinelli, there's something extra special that makes him stand out in that position instead of Smith Rowe. And I like Smith Rowe. I'm gonna go with Smith Rowe on the bench. Substitute number 8. Oh Jesus, this is a fucking nightmare. Substitute number 8. Who could I go with? Oh, this is a fucking nightmare. This is a complete nightmare. I'll tell you what, substitute number 8, Alexander Lacazette. I would have liked to have started him in this game, but it just wasn't to be. And I just thought of substituting. I just thought of the person, and I've forgotten that he plays for Arsenal. But anyway, I'm going to come on to him in a minute. Lacazette, he's someone who can come off the bench, maybe give Aubameyang a helping hand, and get us over that line. We need him to score some goals as well. If he does start, he's got to be ruthless as possible if he gets his opportunities in front of goal, especially when it's presented to him. But however, I've got a game plan, and to go at Slavia Prague and go at them at pace. So I'm going to have Lacazette on the bench. Though what he doesn't got in pace, he makes up within his link-up play and his hold-up play against centre-halves. He is strong on the ball. One thing I will say about Lacazette. And when he's in front of goal finishing, he is as good as we've got at the club. That's one thing I will say about Lacazette in his defence. But he starts on the bench for me. Pablo Mari. Yes, this is a centre-half I probably would have gone with alongside Chambers, but or alongside Magalhaes, but one of them are going to have to play on the right-hand side of defence. And for me, I don't know if that partnership would work. I would have liked to try, but he starts on the bench for me. Substitute number 10. Substitute number 10. I'm going to go with Miguel Aziz. I mean, I saw enough. I saw him do enough in 10 minutes against Welsh. Was it Irish team we played? Yeah, we played this Irish team in the group stages, and I saw him do enough in 10 minutes in that game, more than what El Neni, Ceballos, and even Xhaka have done in their longer time at Arsenal. He's so comfortable on the ball, and if he's got the ball at his feet, one thing I like to see in my midfield player, especially my attacking midfield player, that's what I think he is, a forward pass. A guy who's not afraid to pass the ball forward, create from deep midfield. And I thought Ceballos was that guy. But he looks a better footballer than Ceballos in that position. I'll tell you that now. I like it. It's Miguel Aziz. I'm excited for the prospect of this potential guy. Of his potential, should I say. So I like him on the bench. Substitute number 11, Folarin Balogun. You all know how I feel about Folarin Balogun. This is another exciting prospect for me. Goals galore, he's got that. He's banged in goals for the under 18, 19, 20s, 21s, 23s. And I think this is a serious talent that we've got to unleash sooner rather than later. Folarin Balogun. Substitute number 12. I know it's not the strongest of benches, but I've got to do what I've got to do. Substitute number 12 is a youngster. I think he goes by the name of Daniel Bullard. If I've got his surname wrong, then I'll go with him, Daniel Bullard. I mean, there's a talent in this boy. I think he's a future, could potentially be a future Arsenal player, but I'm going to go with him. And that concludes my substitutions and my starting 11. So I'm going to end this video here. It's nearly half hour long. Ladies to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, I thank you so much for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. As always, last but not least, as I always say, thank you for putting up with me as you do. Smash the like button. Please smash the share button galore. Make sure your friends and your relatives get this channel, DLG Reppin, myself and I only. Smash, flood my comment section with your response, your opinion, etc., about my team selection information and my substitutions and the tactics I've used. Hope they're more effective than Mikel Arteta's. And yes, smash the subscribe button, because when you're doing that, you're subscribing to DLG Reppin, left, right, and centre galore, passionately. Please smash my subscribe button and help me grow this channel, and I will help you by bringing you my reviews, previews, contents galore, and more galore. And other than that, I thank you all for taking the time to watch my channel. Stay safe, be yourself, be good to yourselves, be good to others, and peace again, love again, and always bless again to do this video with you guys. And yeah, just have a good evening and rest well. And also, be nice.